The Toronto Branchline is a former railway line in New South Wales that branches off the main North Line at Fassifern before continuing to the stations of Blackhorse Park and Toronto via the Fennells and Bowers platforms. The line officially opened on the 7th of March 1891, operated by steam locomotives. However, during times of low passenger services, the line was replaced with horse-drawn buggies to go from Toronto to Fassifern. The line begins at Platform 3 at Fassifern, before crossing over a single-lane tunnel at Fassifern Road, following the shore of Fennell Bay to Blackhorse Park, and following the shore to Toronto Bay to the shores of Lake Macquarie, where it reaches the station of Toronto, which arguably has one of the best views in the state for a railway station overlooking Lake Macquarie. During the middle and later periods of the line was generally serviced as a shuttle service between Fassifern and Toronto, though sometimes services from Newcastle operated. Services in 1889 were operated by 620-720 class diesel railcars and operated as frequently as every 20 minutes. The demise of the line began in 1984 when the line was not included in the Newcastle to Wyong electrification project, which led to it being closed in 1990 despite local opposition, replaced with a bus service. In 1992, the state government called for submissions on possible uses of the recently closed corridor, and one suggestion was to establish a tourist railway running along the former line, with a replica of the original coffee pot locomotive pulling the carriages. However, this project was eventually abandoned due to the difficulties and expense involved with complying with the necessary upgrading of the recently closed line. However, one project that did take place was the opening of a cycleway directly adjacent to the former line, known as Greenway 1, which opened on Friday the 21st of June 1996, 6 years after the closure of the line. And this is how I got to all of these stations. And it's a great visit, it's a great road, and if you got a bike, even better.